Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Life Strange True Colors. This is probably the final episode, or probably the final video. We are actively on the final episode. It really feels like we're just picking this up now. Honestly, I don't expect this to be like more than another 30 minutes, and then we're gonna hop into Steph's story.
All right. Just tell me.
What?
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road, the excitement of the unknown. Of course, that was before all the shit went down. Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
He can't make that choice for you.
Actually, I do know what you should do. You should stay in Haven.
Here's the thing. I'm someone who likes to travel. I like to go. There is nothing wrong with going and coming back. Nothing wrong with that.
Of course. You're right. I've never had a home before. Friends, a job, a place to live. Why would I give that up now?
You still have a job. Jed's in prison.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Fuck off. Stop it, Gabe. I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
I'm sorry.
I know.
But here's something. It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. And neither is Steph. Life goes on. You get a job working with Steph at the record store. All those years of being a music snob finally pay off. And little by little, time does its thing. The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a home. Thoughts of Jed, of Typhon, even of me, begin to fade into the background.
Oh, hey, Riley's back. Better be just visiting.
The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans. Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world. Or maybe you never think about that much at all. You don't know exactly when it happens, but one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you. And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels. You don't question it, you don't doubt it, or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course, you already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay. You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
Where am I supposed to go? I don't have any other home.
That is true. But you didn't have any home before coming here. And look what happened.
I was almost murdered.
The truth is, there's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure. So, what do you think?
Well, I think a middle ground is better. Why can't we just have a middle ground? Why can't we go seek adventure and come back? There's nothing wrong with taking trips and coming back. Like, that's what I want to do. I travel around when I can. But there's only one spot I call home, one spot I think of as home. Nowhere else, is where I would live. Or where I would even want to.
I know what I want.
For a second, I thought that was Steph. I feel like it was definitely, it says I only played for an hour, so this is definitely shorter than the other two Life is Strange games. But I felt like it was good paced. I felt like it didn't take all that long, and honestly, I would replay this one. I really didn't want to replay chapters or parts of Life is Strange 2 because that is and unlike this game, you can't restart specific scenes. I can even do that in this game. But even the chapters, they feel like 2 hours max. Like, this is not a super long game. Like I said, I played about 11 hours in this game. But it is it's a big story. It's a big game. This one was only 11 hours, is what it took me. Which is not bad, and like I said, I would definitely replay this. Honestly, once the credits roll by, we're gonna go back and restart that specific scene, and we're going to choose to stay, or to go instead. Just so that way we can see what that is like, and then we're going to get into Steph's story. I've also been waiting for a little while to see marks when we talked to Riley about going to college and that. I really like it from Saturday Night Live. I'm also going to do a story explained in a reaction video like the last game. I'm going to do that after this.
To the place where I'm from. Oh,
Beautiful game. The graphics and everything is lovely in this game.
when you come with me.
I have not seen this game talked about much, played. I didn't even know that this game existed, to be honest with you, until a couple of months ago. Oh, look, it's graduation hat. Until a couple of months ago, when I decided that, I'm going to play this because I really enjoyed the first two. Now, replaying the first two, because I played the first two before and I watched other people play them. Replaying the first two, I'll be honest, I liked the first one a little less than I did the first one, and I like number 2 just as much as I did the first one. I love the brother dynamic, but like I said, it is an extremely long game. It is a heavy game, in my opinion. That must be Ethan's biodad. I don't think he gave his name. If he did, I don't remember. I love that game, but it is such a heavy game. I really adore this game. Do I like it as much as Life is Strange 2? I think a little bit less. I think I like Life is Strange 2 just a little bit more. But this is a fantastic game, great story. I was so into it, like when I would finish recording, I would literally be talking to people. Like 2 times I played this before work, so I literally would go to work and I would just talk about my game because I was just that interested in it, and I couldn't wait to get home to play the next one because I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I'm getting close to the end. I need to know what happens. Especially like when I had to leave after like Jed trying to shoot us and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god, I literally went up to my mom and was like, one of my favorite characters just shot me. And she was like, is he still your favorite character? And I'm like, I don't know. I was like, kind of. I was like, I have weird emotions about that because yeah, what Jed did is bad. But the initial thing, the first thing he did with the miners, he wasn't my fair share of losing, and I've he was warned and he ignored them. That was negligent. But he didn't honestly think that anything was going to happen. And when they were leaving, he didn't want to leave them. He said, but our men are back there. Someone else will dead.
By my own self-doubt and forgot
so in that case, he only had one option left, and that was to leave or die trying to be a hero. But
it's not a bad thing to be brave or march on a path that I will
it's hard to make a choice to die, especially it's just throwing away your life as well. Was that a mistake? Yes. Was that bad? Oh yeah. Is that something you could be put in jail for? Absolutely. Is that something you should face consequences for? 100%. It was his negligent call that caused all of that. It wasn't intentional, but it was his negligent call. It's all the stuff after that, in my opinion, that makes Jed a quote-unquote bad person. Now, don't get me wrong, at the time, I feel like 9 chances out of 10, Typhon definitely sat him down and made it seem like this was the worst thing that could ever happen to him, and the town and himself and his son were ruined. Like, that's not the case. His son still would have been able to grow up just fine. The town would have grown up just fine. Jed seemingly that would have seen backlash, and that would have been a little bit of time in jail. Typhon would have taken the brunt too. But he agreed to this cover-up because they made him fearful. And then all the things he did that cover up, that's the thing. So the first one was an accident. But then when what's his name, Gabe died, and he kept quiet, that one puts him at guilt. And then when he tried to take us out just to keep it, that made him full-blown responsible. The first one was an accident. The second one made some progress. The third one, he was the propagator. He was the initiator of the issues. It was just slowly steps until coming towards, worse and worse things, all just to keep up something that was bad. It was horrific. But it's not something that doesn't happen often. Look at safety protocols because, they don't think that such a thing would ever happen to them. It's happened to never happened to me. Well, the same kind of thing happened to my father not too long ago, not like this, but, thinking something will never happen to you. My father got his tires changed and didn't get them put to work. And then a couple days later when he was on the highway, the tire was jingling. Apparently the tire was just about to fall off. He was on the way to the mechanics because he'd heard the noise, and they told him the tire was about to fall off because the tire wasn't ready for it. Same situation. It's the idea of I don't need to get it reworked. Oh, we don't need to stop because the walls are wet. Because nothing bad has ever happened before. Just because something bad has never happened before doesn't mean nothing bad will ever happen ever. Same situation with him and Jed. Just much different stakes. Much different stakes. But same idea. Yeah. So I think the first one was just... I still don't really think Jed is the worst person. Is he a good person? No. But he's not a bad person.
Well, maybe I don't need
People are complex.
After all, it was a place for me to rest my head. And all the books upon your shelf tell stories of who we are.
I like the pictures.
There's more to the picture here.
There's a lot of people involved with this, actually, like digital channels, web designer, digital platforms, online development, data engineering, my god, data analysis, senior counsel, West Division, oh my god, there's so many divisions of this. Tools programmer, build master. Oh, that's sweet. I would love to do that. Director of social media, senior director of sales, sales and business manager of business, sales and claims.
This is how you love. I've never known a light like yours. This is how I love. The night is for remembering.
Test leads, senior testers, testers.
For starting again.
Oh my god, that's a lot of testers.
I will remember you when I forget.
It's crazy the amount of people that go into making things like this. Like, this is an insane amount of people. Japanese cast, and there's different casts for like almost every, what's it called? Almost every language. And then all the testers, all the directors, the digital people who take care of the social media. Looks like they're making something together. And then of course the people that make the songs. Licensed music. The screen looks like it's moving. Okay, is it finally stopped? Okay, that was weird. 56 stayed in Haven. 44% hit the road. Okay, Dusty, please stop. 69% of people forgave Jed. And I think the reason so many people were able to forgive Jed is because you spend the whole game with him being such a nice person to you. So I think forgiving him is actually pretty easy. 42% claim she learned the meaning of home. 52% claim she learned not to fear her emotions. 6% said they didn't learn anything. 12% everyone on the council supported Alex. 12%. Wow! That's actually a really small percent. I'm so happy I got that. Now I was kind of thinking about it at the time, but it's probably based on, you know, how much you go around town and, you know, spend with everybody. Like, I say if we didn't help Eleanor back at her shop, she probably wouldn't have stood with us. If we didn't help Ducky when he was kind of freaking out about the festival, he probably wouldn't have stood with us. Depending on how we treated Charlotte, she probably wouldn't have stood with us. If we didn't take Pike's fear, he wouldn't have stood with us. Like, I think it really depends on how slow you want to take this game, and if you want to do everything, which is what I was trying to do. I was trying to do everything, which led to us getting everyone to stand with us, which 12% of people did that. Some members of the council stood with Alex, 83%. Yeah, this is what the majority will get. Because, like I said, if you don't take the time to do those extra moments, like I say the one that's probably missed the most is probably Ducky. Ducky is probably missed the most. Eleanor is probably not missed much at all, because it's very open in your face and it's very clear what's happening with her and that she needs help. So it doesn't surprise me if Eleanor is convinced by almost everyone. It would surprise me if Ducky is noticed by many people, because he's kind of in a corner, and you're supposed to be going upstairs at that point. You're not even supposed to go over to that corner. So I think his, however, is kind of hidden into himself. None of the council members backed Alex. 5%. That is crazy. 42% Alex wanted to belong somewhere in the future. Alex wanted to play her music in the future. 11%. Alex wanted to help more people in the future. 47%. 65% Alex didn't sit on the bed. Alex forgave Ryan for not believing her, 18%. Alex wasn't ready to forgive Ryan, 5%. Alex didn't see Ryan after the vote, 46%. Ryan stood by Alex during the vote, 31%. This is also probably because of the choices we made with him. Charlotte sided with Alex during the vote, 44%. Charlotte believed Alex but couldn't help, 4%. Okay, that's weird. Charlotte turned her back, 52%. That's actually pretty high percent for Charlotte to turn her back. Wow. Okay, so Eleanor was actually 50-50. I thought it would have been more. I thought it would have been more that like had her side with them. Wow. 70% Pike stood with Alex. Makes sense. 46 Ducky sided with Alex. I thought it would have been less. I thought this would have been less. Ryan believed Alex during the vote, 31%. Ryan believed Jed during the vote, 69%. That's actually really high for Ryan believing Jed, which makes sense because that is his father. Ryan and Alex didn't get together, 67%. Ryan leaves Haven to be with Alex, 10%. Ryan and Alex start dating in Haven Springs, 23%. Steph stays in Haven to be with Alex, 33%. Steph and Alex leave Haven Springs together, 33%. Steph and Alex don't get together, 34%. This is really even. This is kind of all over the place. Let's jump back in here just to see what happens if we leave. And then we're just gonna go ahead and jump into Steph stories after this. We're not gonna go through the full credits again. Yes, hello, sir. Can I help you?
All right. Just tell me.
What?
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made
Ooh,
a
excuse
strong
me.
push for leaving with her. Playing on the road, the excitement of the unknown. Of course, that was before all the shit went down. Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
Actually, I do know what you should do. You should stay in Haven.
Ah, sir.
You really think so?
Of course. You finally have a home, a job, people who actually like you. Why would you give that up?
That's true.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Oh, fuck off. Stop it, Gabe. I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
I'm sorry.
I know.
But here's something. It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. And neither is Steph. Life goes on. You get a job working with Steph at the record store.
All I can say is we better take Valkyrie with us. She can be a van cat.
All those years of being a music snob finally pay off. And little by little, time does its thing.
Or I can stay here, hold down the fort, and Steph can go explore and then come back to me, and it's okay for one person to go explore and then come back.
The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a
As
home.
long as the two people are okay with that. The two people, you know?
Thoughts of Jed, of Typhon, and even of me begin to fade into the background.
see why we can't have both. There's no reason why they can't explore and settle down.
The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans. Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world. Or maybe you never think about that much at all. You don't know exactly when it happens, but one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you. And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels. You don't question it, you don't doubt it, or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course, you already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay. You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
Do what exactly? Become an actual musician?
Live in a van, travel between dingy bars, hawking your SoundCloud, pouring your soul to strangers. Sounds pretty great if you ask me. The truth is, there's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure. So, what do you think?
I know what I want.
I'm sorry, Ryan. Oh, he looks so sad to see us go. Unless he's sad about his dad. He could be sad about his dad. Ah, everyone's come to say bye. Ryan didn't say bye. Thanks for having my back. Wait. Alex, you are incredible, and I'm here for you no matter what. Call me the minute you need anything. I know. Thanks for having my back. It means so much. Of course, how could I not? After everything. Heart, fuck 'em up, babe. pictures of everyone.
Hello, everyone. I'm Alex Chen.
Okay, that's funny how abruptly that just cuts. Well, I like how you get a little bit more of that one. Civic. Oh, which one would I choose? Honestly, I don't know. Both endings make me like happy, but also a little sad. I like when they stay because they're there with everybody, but also I know for a fact how much Steph wanted to leave, and she stays simply for Alex. And that's not fair to Steph. If Steph wants to go and travel and come back, she should be free to do that. I know how that feels. This need and desire to see the world, need and desire to go out and play music, do whatever you want to do. There's nothing wrong with that desire. That's an amazing desire. And you should be with someone. Now, see, of course, this comes with the caveat of you need to, be in a financial state to even do that. There are lots of people who simply can't afford that, even though it's, all they want. But if you are in the financial state where you can do that, you can go off and travel and come back, then, what's it called? Then you should be in a relationship that allows you to do that, that loves you and flourishes you and grows alongside you. You shouldn't have to stay or go based on your partner. You should be able to stay, they should be able to go and come back. They still have a home, you still have a home. Wait, what? No, I don't want it to be randomly generated. I just said I chose it. Why did it randomly generate? Okay, give me a sec. Okay, I'm here looking at a thing online. It says it uses a, what's it called? A questionnaire at the beginning, but it didn't.